Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello students, how are you all? Now let us continue with a learning session, and today's chapter would be natural resources. Now this is a very interesting chapter where you tend to know about all the different kinds of natural resources that are available in our environment. No life can exist with the absence of any of these natural resources. Now these natural resources are not only important to mankind, but it is also of utmost importance to plants, animals and microorganisms. Now let us see what are the natural resources, how are they formed, how the human activities and other activities are polluting them, and what are the different kinds of biochemical cycles that exist in the nature. So basically it is a science of the environment, where you have all the important natural resources being covered up. Now let's continue with the learning. Now the moment we talk about the planet Earth, you know it is one of the most unique planet that exists in the universe. The quest of mankind has always been there to find out that whether life exists on any other planet or any other heavenly body other than Earth. Now, why is Earth so very important and so very unique? Now, it is not only because Earth has life that exists, but it is also because of its position from the sun, its distance from the sun, its rotation, its revolution. All these factors, all the different kinds of factors have influenced and made possible life to exist on Earth. Now, taking all into consideration, let us learn about the different spheres that the Earth has. Now, when we take the entire Earth, we find that 75 or 3/4 of the Earth is covered with water, and the rest is land area. And that is the reason why Earth is also termed as the blue planet. Now, we do have different spheres that are available on the Earth. Now, these spheres are the outer crust of the Earth is called the lithosphere. Now, what do you mean by the lithosphere? It means that the outer crust, the solid land area that exists on the Earth is known as the lithosphere. Whereas 75% of the Earth crust is covered with water, and it is known as hydrosphere. Hydro means water. That means it is a layer or a place which is covered by water. Now this layer includes sea, ocean, it includes groundwater, it includes rivers, ponds, lakes, etc. Alright, so all the water bodies that exist on the surface of the Earth or underground is termed as the hydrosphere. Next we have another blanket of air that is surrounding the Earth, and we term it as atmosphere. So the air that blankets the whole Earth is termed as atmosphere. So we find that we have three important sections that makes the Earth: the atmosphere, the solid crust lithosphere, and the water bodies, the hydrosphere. Now when it comes to the existence of life on Earth, then we find that a section of lithosphere, a section of hydrosphere and a section of atmosphere has been taken up where life tends to exist. And amalgamation of these three spheres have given rise to the sphere or the layer where life exists, and we term it as the biosphere. So the life supporting zone of the Earth where atmosphere, hydrosphere and the lithosphere interact is termed as biosphere. So if I happen to draw the Earth, then if this is the Earth, this is the lithosphere. Okay, so this is the solid crust. Then we have the hydrosphere, the water bodies that are present. So we have hydrosphere, whereas the blanket of air that is surrounding the Earth is termed as atmosphere. So what is more important and what interests us is the three parts: some sections of atmosphere, some sections of the lithosphere and some section of the hydrosphere. These together makes what we call it as the biosphere, where life exists. Okay, now taking all these understanding into mind, let us continue studying and learning more about them. That means we will do detailed about the earth crust, detailed things about hydrosphere as well as atmosphere, and see their influence on the life that exists on earth.